Hi, my name is Xavier Kataquapit. I'm an Indigenous writer and columnist originally from Attawapiskat First Nation, a remote community on the James Bay coast, northern Ontario. Oche, sabi ka tahobat na sinagazan, at opposite to handot tiskanizan. Since 1998, I've been writing a regular column titled Under the Northern Sky, as well as news articles about Indigenous issues, life, culture, traditions, communities, and politics. My writings appeared throughout Canada in print and in radio. I'm happy to provide you this YouTube channel so that I can read you some of my work on a regular basis. I'll be adding to the channel as I develop it, so please feel free to like, subscribe, and share this video. This story is called Traditional Diets. I've just finished a good meal of roasted chicken, mashed potatoes, and turnips. I should be more careful because I think I'm gaining some weight. Come to think of it, I've been eating very well lately, but often I think of my parents' wigwam in Attawapiskat, and I can almost smell the odor of smoked goose drifting out the open entrance flap. One of the first things that come to mind when I recall what I consider as Cree food is bannock. These days, this cake is baked in the oven, in pans, but it's best roasted over a fire. When cooked over the flames, the dough is wrapped around a stick and roasted over the heat. The snow goose, or wehel, and the Canada goose, or niska, are staples of the Mushkegel Cree diet. I love smoked goose, or nemeshtig as we call it. Originally, the goose was smoked to preserve the meat, but today it is mostly a matter of taste. Smoking is usually done by hanging the goose high over a fire in a wigwam. The goose can also be roasted over a fire. Once it is plucked and gutted, the bird is not cut open at all, and a roasting stick is inserted through the breast and a string tied to the extending stick ends, and onto a supporting overhead rack or tripod over the flames. The goose is also great to eat on site, freshly smoked, or you can store it for later. Then you simply boil and serve it with some vegetables. Another great way to enjoy goose is to have it expertly cut open, skewered on a large roasting stick, and then placed near an open flame. Of course, this is best with a fresh bird. Fish was one of the staple foods of the Cree, but today it's not a big part of the diet. From time to time, someone will head out on a fishing trip and bring back huge trout or pickerel, which is then pan fried. I remember having smoked fish a few times when I was a boy, but this is not done much today. Fishing once was a big part of our lifestyle, but in recent years, life has changed for the James Bay Cree. People have full-time jobs now, and food is available, albeit at an enormous cost, at the local grocery store. In addition, one has to venture much further out these days for good fishing. Large game animals such as moose and caribou are also harvested from the land and still provide for a substantial part of a family's diet over the long wintry months. These meats are usually in stews, or fried, or boiled in steaks, and often ground into minced meat. Then there is also wabagamanagan, or as it's known in English, tea plus, which is an energy drink which is enjoyed mostly these days by older people. Many a hunter owes his life to this survival brew. It's best when you're out in the land during a hunt or on a trap line and you need a boost. Tea plus is a combination of tea, flour, lard, and sugar. There are no gourmet recipes that come out of the frozen north, but in a way, the experience of dining on goose, fresh fish, moose, or caribou is precious to me, and I am surprised that these dishes are considered such an exotic delicacy to many non-native people. Well, I hope you enjoyed this story. I'll have lots more coming your way. Simigas, you video naman the bats one. Nakamata. Patuamina. Migas.